Hey YouTube, going to do a little different video today. This one's going to be about my personal experience with Wegovy. Now, you got like 4 different stages you have to go through with Wegovy. You start with the introductory stage. I can't recall. I was at the highest stage, and I'll get to that in a second. But this is just my personal opinion and how I felt off of Wegovy before you make a decision. So to me, Wegovy, it was working initially. I lost about 30 pounds, I would say, during my 4th or 5th week on the drug. Let me see. I'm gonna show you guys a little. There it is. This is the box, and let me see. I'm down to the last pen. Here it is. It's the pen. What you do is you pull off this little valve. I'm not gonna still. This is a full pen, by the way. It's still full of the medication because I didn't use it, and I'll tell you why in a second. But you take this little gray cap off, put it on my stomach, pinch my stomach. My wife's RN, so she told me to pinch, which works because it lessens the pain. But yeah, pinch your stomach and you just inject it, hold it until you hear the click, and voila. Now, what I noticed immediately was, I say the first week or so, it does help with did help my appetite. It helped me have less cravings, etc., etc. However, the negatives to me personally, again, this is just my experience. The negatives are, I had intense heartburn. I mean, it sucks and that's one reason behind that, according to the data, is your gastrointestinal system is going to slow down. The Wegovy causes you to slow down your food being absorbed, and that's one reason why you're not as hungry. Okay, so that makes sense. I get it. But I was so determined to see if this really worked, which it did. But there was another downside. So we just talked about that. We talked about the gastrointestinal. Now, then I lost weight, and I went to my physician for a physical checkup. And when I seen the scale, I'm like, holy, you know what? Wow, I'm down like, 25, 30 pounds. And I told my wife, and I was excited. One of the negatives with that is I lost not just weight, but I lost muscle. I lost a lot of muscle. And the thing is, I'm a pretty big guy. I was 260 when I started the Wegovy, and I got down to 265. I'm sorry, 265. And I got down to about, I think it was 235, 238, around there. Initially, I was excited, but you could tell I lost a lot of muscle. So that ticked me off. That is one of my main reasons for stopping the drug. I have a whole full box still in the refrigerator. The reason why you put it in the refrigerator is because that's what the pharmacist tells you to do. So I refrigerate it as soon as I get it. Worked my way up to 2.4 grams. As I just said, 2.4 grams is the highest dose. And once I start seeing like the loss of my muscle, that was a no-no for me. I was aboard with losing the weight. And the difference between, on a different note, because a lot of people wonder about the Ozempic. Ozempic is literally the same thing as the Wegovy. The semaglutide is the main drug that causes you guys not to lose cravings or whatever. But it's just a little bit of a higher dosage, I believe, in the Wegovy. Just a little higher dosage. But literally the same thing. And Ozempic is going to be strictly for diabetics. Wegovy is going to be more for weight loss. Me personally, I was just diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, which was one reason why I was approved for the Wegovy as well. And she said I have a choice: Wegovy or the it just slipped my mind, or the Ozempic. Sorry about that. Okay, so gastrointestinal, had the heartburn, lost my muscle. To me, the cons outweighed the pros, and I lift heavy weights. I'm a big guy. I lift heavy weights, not just big as far as belly, but you see my shoulders, I got the broad shoulders, and whatever. I'm a big guy, so I was really upset that I lost a lot of my muscle mass. On top of that, going to the gym, I go to the gym all the time, and that again was one reason why I stopped it. So just think about the pros and cons. It's relatively a newer drug. They're still doing studies, but you can look it up yourself. Because I thought I was like, just imagining this muscle loss. But after I looked it up and did the research, they said, studies are finding that people lose a significant amount of muscle on this drug. Go figure. So that was my reason for stopping. I'm done. is like, I'd rather use determination like I've used in the past before using the Wegovy. I'm not knocking anyone else. It's your decision, your body, your life. Me personally, again, I can do this on my own. I've lost weight before. I mean, like a yo-yo dieter. I just wanted to see what all the hype is about, on top of qualifying for the drug. And to me, it's just not worth it. I lost a lot of weight before on my own. And it comes down to what you want to do. If you're really motivated, you really want to lose weight, you just gotta have to be strict, cut back on your calories. A lot of people don't understand that. You got to look at the servings. So if you get for example, take a bottle of Pepsi, a 16-ounce bottle, there may be 2 servings in there. And people just say 140 calories. They think it's 140 calories. No, it's going to be 140 calories times 2. All the little condiments out of it, the mayonnaise, the cheese, the oils, all of that stuff adds up. A lot of people don't understand that. Cereal, measure your cereal. If you want to eat cereal, measure a 3/4 cup for the serving and see how little of a amount you're going to get. And you'll be surprised. But that's one reason why a lot of people aren't successful in losing weight, is because I personally don't believe a lot of people don't understand how to measure their macros and micros, which is what I'm talking about. Like your proteins, your carbs, your sugars, things of that nature. You got to cut back on all that. Me personally, when I diet, I might get like some low calorie bread, 45 calories per slice, like I think it's like Sara Lee or something like that. Some turkey breast, I'll measure it out and use mustard instead of mayonnaise, things of that nature. Get on the treadmill, do resistance training, and it takes time, so you got to have patience, but it'll work. So anyway, enough of that. Just some food for thought. If you're thinking about the drug or whatever, just know that you're going to have some heartburn. You may lose muscle. In my case, I lost a lot of muscle. Not good. There was another one or two side effects that I really didn't care too much for as well. And yeah, belching. Yeah, because of the heartburn and things of that nature. It's just, I don't know. It's sour. That's one way I could describe it. The heartburn, you're just going to feel sour because that food is not moving. It literally slows down your digestive tract. So interested to find out your experiences, if you've tried it or if you're thinking about trying it, in the comments. Let me know how you feel about it. And I don't know, if you're thinking about doing semaglutide, which is going to be the Wegovy or Ozempic, just know what you're getting yourself into. Know that the risk, and even if you're like me, I was doing resistance training, not no little light weights, heavy weights, and I still lost a lot of muscle. You're gonna have heartburn, and there may be other little side effects that you may feel as well. All right, so hope that helps. And again, curious to know your experiences with Wegovy and or Ozempic.